The deep sea fishing update that just came out is actually great for Ironmen. Um, I spent 3.5 hours like chilling out, not really even paying much attention to the actual game, doing other stuff. Uh, I used, let's see, let me get everything that I used so you guys have an idea of the inputs. So I used roughly, I'm gonna say about 70 of the signs of porters. So let me get that out. Oh, I don't think these can be noted, but let's find out. Nope. Alright, well, imagine 70, because they can't be noted. I used one sip of Perfect Plus Potion, and I was wearing Furious Shark stuff with Honed 4 Crystal Rod. And it was 3.5 hours. I didn't spend the entire time there. I also used 4 Garnet Lobster pouches. Anyway, I didn't spend much time there, and the resource input was so small. And I managed to get 516 blue blubber jellyfish. Oh my god, blue blubber jellyfish, and 524 sailfish. And if you guys don't know what this update is, the blue blubber jellyfish is it heals 100 HP, has 3 bites, and you can see that's how fast it goes. So it's like eating normal food, but it doesn't take any adrenaline away when you eat it. It has 3 bites, so 3000 HP heal total, and it can combo with Sarah Brews and other food. And the sailfish is new, best in slot, single bite healing, so it beats rocktails by 100, and you can make soups with them, but I don't have them unlocked, so yeah, I know, pretty sad. But yes, this food I got from the 3.5 hours will last me a very long time, and I haven't even cooked it up yet, but I was there testing out rates earlier, and I already have, this is from my first Perfect Plus Potion, but they didn't have porters working, so I couldn't really, it was just a little bit more of a difficult thing to gather resources. So yeah, this is actually amazing for Ironman though, because before, having to gather raw rocktails, it wasn't really a good idea to actually fish them. It was better to go kill Rise of the Six or Telos to get your rocktails, which doesn't really make much sense, honestly. I know some people prefer it that way, but I think this is better for most Ironmen who don't want to gather up a group to get rocktails or don't want to learn Telos. Like, you actually can get overhealing food now very easily. And yeah, the sailfish plus blubberfish and a Ceradomin brew can all heal up. So what I have can heal me 4,400 HP in one tick. And I was using that at Araxo earlier. It was yesterday actually, because today it's only at 40 in rage, but it was at over 200 in rage, and it was helping me out with those stupid spider minion phases where you need to combo eat sometimes when you have like 14 of those minions attacking you using Reckless Aura. So yeah, honestly, this is a really great update. I'll show you guys really quick how the actual platform works. Let me just grab my fishing rod. I don't really need anything else. It's by the fishing guild, and there are a little bit of mechanics that are actually like you have to kind of pay attention. So there is 2 types. I'll just show you guys. Hold on one second. So it's in the fishing guild here that you actually travel. It's not on the map. The world map does not show any of the like deep sea fishing places. I'm guessing it would probably be over there if like they were to put it on the map, but they didn't. So here we are. So this NPC next to the notice board is how you get to deep sea fishing. And here it is. Gonna load in really quick. I don't have loaded screens on because it's just horrible at barrows, and I don't really like it anyway. But yeah, here it is. So over there is where you fish your sailfish, which I'll go in a second, and this is where you get the blue blubber jellyfish. This is a good example. Right here we have the electrifying version. You can barely tell a difference, but it does look a little bit more like electric, I guess. The rates are very slow here. Well, not very slow, still faster than Rocktail, I believe, but it is relatively slow. And if you try catching the electrifying you get a stack of, what do they call it? Electrified. And if you get up over 10 and you're still fishing from there, then you'll get stunned. But the normal ones cancel out the stun. Like this stack will continue onwards. The reason I like electrifying is because you get faster rates. I don't know the exact amount faster, but it is faster. So I like to fish from the electrifying spot for like a few like about a minute. Like I just click out and I don't know, watch a YouTube video or whatever. Then eventually I have to switch back to the normal ones because they'll take away 2 stacks of electrifying each time you catch it. But well, the rates are slow and I'm not wearing my outfits or anything, so I don't expect to get anything quickly. So those are the blue blubber jellyfish. I'll show you guys the cooking XP because this is actually great. It was really hard to get 99 cooking before for Ironman, but now this is like honestly, in that 3.5 hours I spent, all that food, that has to be a lot of XP, over 300,000 XP. So here we go. This is the sailfish spot. Looks cool. Big sailfish over there. And there are multiple spots. So there's normal sailfish spots, and there's also swift sailfish, which is where I was fishing from for that 3.5 hours. And you can see it just moved. The sailfish spots move as well, but not quite as fast. And the swift spots move more, but they give you better rates, similar to the electrifying thing. Also, I think these stacks never go away, the electrifying stacks, but whatever. The rates at the swift sailfish are honestly great, and I'm not even using any of my boosting. I don't have my like the shark outfit or the ring of shadows or whatever it's called, and I don't have my familiar, but I'm still getting decent rates. Still faster than rocktails, just without any boosts or potions or anything. So really great. You don't need any bait, by the way. None of the fish here that are new, the new fish from here, need any bait. So you can hop right in as long as you have the levels. I'll show you guys what the levels required are. 97 for sailfish, and I believe 96 for let's see actually. Here's the sailfish. Where is 91 for the blue blubber jellyfish. Honestly, the jellyfish is something I like a little bit more than the sailfish. Sailfish is great. I'm gonna use it a lot as well. But the blubberfish is, you can combo eat with it. It doesn't take away any stats. And it's just nice. It's nicer than sharks, I believe. I was using it and I liked it a lot. So, all right, you can see I already got 6 there. It didn't take that long. Trust me, rocktails are slower unless you're very lucky. Rocktails really are slower. I'd be lucky. I'd be happy to get about 500 in 4 hours when I was fishing there. Cause yeah, I do actually fish my own rocktails because I don't really like doing rots. I rise to the 6 to get my rocktails, and I haven't killed Telos yet. That's gonna change, but yeah, I'd rather actually fish my own stuff. It's more in the spirit of Ironman. So let me really quick cook this, guys. Oh, whoops! What happened? What did I do? Oh, I guess I didn't click on it. Let me just light up a fire really quick, and I'll show you guys the XP. Let me get my cooking. Oh, where did I put it? There it is. And I'll show you the XP for each. It's actually better. I'll show you like compared to rocktails actually. So we'll see rocktail XP. Well, there's a little hold on. I bungled it. Hold on, give me a second. Also, oh yeah, that's right. They've changed how you cook. Okay, let's try again, shall we? So I don't have any XP boosting on anymore. So the sailfish is 297 flat. The blubber jellyfish is 259, and rocktail is a measly 247. So 50 more than what was previously available, which means yeah, like this right here is it's actually like 150,000 plus, and this is I don't know 120,000. So combined, it's almost 300,000 XP that I got. And it doesn't take too long to cook this, not even an hour. Yeah, this food will last me a long time. So really great update. I know I might have been a little long-winded with all my talk. I'm trying to think of anything else I missed too. The stuff that I wasn't interested in myself. Oh yeah, you do need bait, but this is for like stuff from fishing trawler and great white sharks, and you get them. I'll show you guys really quick. I'm not going to actually do it though, because it takes a long time. But there's a minnow shoal, I think is what they called them, or whatever they called them. Yeah, minnow shoals, where they stack, and it's pretty fast XP rate. It's actually really good. When you first are able to unlock, which I'm not sure what level you have to be. I'm guessing just entry to the fishing guild is good enough. Yep, so 68, and you get to instantly start fishing the minnows, and the green blubber jellyfish as well, but those are only 500 healing, 3 bites, so not as good. But yeah, the minnow shoals, they stack. They don't really move very often. You need to get 300 of them, and then you can you gut them, and you can turn them into 50 bait for various. So you can do sea turtles, which would be really dumb. Great white sharks, which would be okay, and then they have manta rays, which would be the best of the 3. And then you can fish them without being at the trawler. Manta rays healed, I think 2275, so it's pretty good. Doesn't overheal though, but it is pretty interesting that you can get them now as an Ironman. And you can also I'll show you guys everything. Why not? There's also one more thing that I haven't shown. Anyway, so you turn it into bait, and then the magical fishing spots is where you get the trawler fish. And I'll show you the last. No, there's 2 things. Over here, there's Fish Frenzy, which I think has been showcased a few times because that's the thing they were like happiest about, the mods. Because I've seen this so many times. But this is so you just have to click fast, and sometimes you get a couple fish from spots. Sometimes you get just one, and you're just supposed to keep clicking and don't stop, don't move, and your streak will go up. Every 10, you'll get a bonus in XP. And I got it up to like 9%, and then I misclicked and started moving and lost it. So it doesn't take too long to get a 9% bonus. I don't know if it's like there's a limit or what, but I'll show you guys though. So I hit 10. Once this is done, now I have a 1% bonus, so I'll get slightly more XP. And it's great for this. I think the requirement is 92 fishing. Let me check to make sure. Or no, it's not. It's 94. 94 is the requirement to Fish Frenzy. So it seems like the audiences, I don't know quite who they want to be playing this little mini game, but you don't get anything for it, and you do have to pay a lot of attention. So there's not very many people using it. This isn't the actual world. If you guys want to have a ton of people around you and so like lag, but also get to talk to people, then go to World 116. That's the showcase world for this. Deep sea fishing is the name of it now. I don't know if it was named before, but now it is. And this is the last place. This is the Swarm, which gives you an assortment of fish based off of your level. So for me, it gives me sailfish, rocktails, and the jellyfish. And I get mostly sailfish, but that's because I'm level 99. I have a friend who is level 90, and he was getting occasional rocktails, he was getting manta rays, and he was getting, I think, great white sharks. I can't quite remember. He was telling me this yesterday. But this place, I do think it unlocks with unlocking the deep sea fishing. Let me take a look. No, it doesn't. Or at least it doesn't say specifically if it does or does not. Let's see. I'm trying to see it. Yeah, it might just be unlocked sort of like the minnows, but it doesn't like unlock a new fish. It's just a little assortment, so you can kind of chill out here. These don't move. It's 5-minute AFKs. Sort of like the waterfall, but you actually get something for it. And there's all throughout here, there's these magical nets that are like conveniently placed close to where you fish, and you just drop stuff off. It's a bank deposit. You can also right-click deposit all, which is nice. There's real bank boats, 2 of them, one here and one at the entrance. It's not, doesn't really have like a chest, it's just a boat, sort of like the Ark. Besides that, there is a new fishing rod. It's called Tavia's fishing rod, and it's no one knows how to get it. It's like Hazermir's signet ring, so it's like a hero item. There's a guy up here, which you can't really see because he's in a little bowl And if you get a ring, go give it to him, talk to him. It'll be option 4. You have to go through a little bit of dialogue, and then option 4 will be the ring, which I've already done, so I can't demonstrate that sadly. But yeah, this is great for Ironman, great for normal accounts too. I'm not sure about the, I know yesterday when, well, it was basically when it was first released, the blubberfish are going for 10k, but I'm doubting it's that good. Yesterday night, after I'd been about 12 hours of release, it was, the asking price was about 6,000, but people are taking, I think there are actually more people at the fish than at the sailfish. But either way, this is a really great update, and it'll make it so you can actually be more self-sufficient. And if this is a teaser for what is to come for the mining and smithing update as well, I'm very excited. I was very apprehensive beforehand, but this is great. I wouldn't even mind if there was no food drops from PVM. I know that might sound horrible for some people to hear, but I think it's better for the game, and it shows as people here. This is World 22. It is community fishing world, but I'll show you guys really quick actually. The real one. It's not nearly as popular as it was yesterday. There was over 900 people, but this is it, World 116 deep sea fishing. It'll be a little weird looking as I load in, so I apologize. Hopefully it'll keep recording. Yeah, it is good. Here it is. So you can see on the mini-map, while it loads in, that people are gathered around 2 spots. It is the best place to fish these jellies is here. We've kind of figured that out. Trying to do it here, you only get access to about 4. Over there you can get 6 different spots that turn into blues. So you can see there's a lot of people here, and then some people at the minnows, but really that seems like something for, it's a new way to AFK fish at earlier levels. Earlier, not early, but earlier, like mid-levels, how about that? And this is where people are fishing the sails. There's quite a few of them, and there's also events I didn't mention, but if you're lucky, about every hour and a half or so, that's what I've noticed, there's random events where something will spawn here. I've encountered, well, there was a jellyfish, and you have to like kick jellyfish off of the platform, and it was like total madness because there was hundreds of people doing it at once. But there's that. There's a whirlpool where I got the generous title from that. I just threw 10 mil in there. But it also, you can get normal fish. It's basically just like the taster, the 3 different fish. I forget what it's called. That place over there I showed earlier. You just get, so I get rocktails. I really want to figure out the name. Swarm. It's the swarm, but it's a whirlpool, and if you fish enough stuff out or give enough money, I think it's, I'm not sure, but I've been giving money, and every time I went to the whirlpool, people were giving money, and we get like a 10-minute or a 30-minute XP reward, like an XP boost. So you usually get XP boosts if people on the world participate enough. So that is one thing. Some of these events are impossible to do alone, and you won't get any of the boosts. I was on World 22 yesterday, and there was a sea monster that spawned. You had to give it raw food, and I tried my best. I kept throwing him all of my like sailfish and stuff, and it went away unhappy, and so I didn't get anything. No one else did. We were all upset. So yeah, I don't know about the events. They might need to be retuned, because at some point it will become just impossible to complete if enough people aren't here. But for right now, this is day 2 of the update, and on the platform there's at least 150 people, so it's pretty lively. I hope it stays that way. This is really good, and that's all. Thanks for watching. Let me know if I missed anything, and I will update this, and catch you later. Bye bye.